Alright, so I thought I would make a quick video update of one of my mini projects. Currently I'm working on this project is an ear training project for my jazz students. And um, the idea really is to identify specific sounds, specific chords, isolate them. So I've created basically all these different voicings and all 12 keys. Um, for the what I consider to be the 12 most important chords in jazz harmony. Everything, and there's a lot of different dominant chords here, but we have diminished 7, dominant sharp 5, the altered chord, dominant sharp 11, major sharp 11. Anyways, 12, kind of the 12 core chords here. And I'll just play this first one here. And so it goes through the cycle of keys, all 12 of them. So essentially there's 144 of these, and different styles: jazz, swing, Latin, um, actually a couple kind of funk fusion ones, just to vary it up. And so the goal here is to get used to piano voicings. Um, and so, when we learn these piano voicings, we're hearing them off records, we're learning how to build them, how they sound, and then what I've done is mixed variation of those voicings all together in all these tracks. And so the idea is that the student knows that these are diminished 7 or a dominant sharp 11 chords. So they're really isolated and listening to those and even trying to figure out the voicings. So that's kind of that's, we're talking about an intermediate level of study here. Now what I've done, I've gone to the kind of next part of this, is creating well, let me bring this up, these tracks that have them 4 measures, random order, and covering all 12 tracks. And so the goal here is just to be able to identify the root of the chord and then the sound, or the what the actual chord is. And so this is what it sounds like. I have it with and without a solo. So I'm going to mute the sax solo here. So the student has that amount of time to figure it out, what the root is and what the quality is. Now, some are going to have to pause and kind of figure it out, and that's fine. But they're not worried about building the voicings, just identifying the sound and attaching that to the quality of the chord. And I've also have one that has the solo, so they're also kind of embedding the sound of the, over the diminished chord, the diminished scale, all of the improvisational modes. They can listen to that over these particular chords. So it's still isolated, and they're picking it out by ear, but they're also absorbing the sound of some typical improv lines. And so that would sound something like this. So this is the dominant sharp 11. Then we go to the sus 9. Okay, so anyways, it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I've got a lot of the Aebersold tracks, if you're familiar with the Aebersold library, which is extensive, but This goes even further, and it's more, I think, tailored to what I want to do with my students' ear training. So anyways, hope you enjoyed.